You know, I think I'm gonna start doing videos like this from now on when it comes to YouTube because I gotta speak my mind on something about what happened on Saturday's game with the Bills and the Colts, and what happened with the Cleveland Browns game uh, against the Steelers. So Saturday, the Bills went against the Colts in the wild card, and towards the end of the game, there was a uh, play that happened where there was a fumble that happened. There was a fumble towards the end of the game. It was like 28 seconds left. If you look at the YouTube videos and you see this one particular play that I'm talking about, all you gotta do is look up Bills versus Colts fumble, and you'll see like videos about this one particular play. So this one play, Colts had the ball. Phillip Rivers threw the ball to this receiver, whatever, and the guy fell. He got back up. And he fell. He wasn't touched. Okay? He wasn't touched. He got back up. I think the score, was like 27 to 24, something like that. So the guy received the ball. He went on the ground. He wasn't touched. His knee was up. Then he was touched. And then one of the Bills players stripped the ball. Okay? You can look on YouTube for this one particular play that I'm talking about. The refs, and I think the Bills called a timeout on that play too. The refs reviewed that play and said that the receiver the knee was down, and one of the Bills defensive, the cornerbacks, touched him while the knee was down. I looked at that video 10 times on YouTube. I looked at it 10 times on YouTube. The guy was never touched. He wasn't touched when the knee was down. He was not touched. The guy was touched when the knee was up and then the ball was stripped. But what they're saying is that the knee was down and he was touched. You can look at that video of any kind of angle, and it will show that guy, the knee was up, then he was touched, and then the fumble happened. Okay? If we would have lost that game, if Bills Mafia would have lost that game, that is the play that people would have looked at and said the refs cheated the Bills. It was clear. It was absolutely clear that the knee was up, then he was touched, then the ball was stripped. Now, that was the kind of play that'd be like, okay, well, I have to make a judgment call because it was too close to call. But if you look at it real close, you will know what I'm talking about. You will see undeniable proof that the knee was up. Now, the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cleveland, I know y'all happy right now. I know y'all happiness. The first quarter was absolutely amazing. I've never seen this in the history. I have never seen it ever in the playoff game. And if it did happen, happened a long, long time ago. The Cleveland Browns was up against the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-0 in the first quarter. In the first quarter, they was up. And the Steelers just started coming back. The Cleveland Browns just started dragging. I don't know what happened, but they just started dragging, And I don't know if they got tired. I don't know what happened. It was just the momentum started just shifting. The Cleveland Browns won, I think it was 42 to 29, something like that. Or 48 to something. I don't know. I really don't know. But the Cleveland Browns won. It wasn't by much, but they won. This weekend is going to be a very tough schedule for both teams because the Buffalo Bills have to go against the Baltimore Ravens. And with Lamar Jackson, he is going to be a threat to the Bills' defensive front. You got to watch this guy because he runs like a running back. He is very, very, very good. We got to watch him. Seriously. You got to watch him. That guy is going to take off. If you give him an inch, he's going to run for a mile. Seriously. You got to watch him. That is going to be a tough game. And the Cleveland Browns got to go against the Kansas City Chiefs. Need I say more on that game? Cleveland Browns, that game right there is going to be the toughest game y'all probably going to ever challenge ever in a career. That's going to be a very tough game. But if possible, if the Bills can win against the Ravens and the Chiefs and the Browns can win against the Chiefs, the AFC Championship will be the Bills and the Browns. And I want it to happen. I know Quantel Bishop, a.k.a. El Presidor, that's my kind of guy. I know a lot of people say a lot of things about him, but that's my kind of guy. He like football and catch, and I like football and catch too. We're you know. But anyway, I ain't trying to. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I want that game to happen. But this Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be tough games that the Bills and the Browns are going to have to go. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be the toughest yet. But if it was to happen, the Bills and the Browns will be in the AFC Championship. And that is going to be a really, really good game. You got Josh Allen versus Baker Mayfield. You got Stephon Diggs versus Darius Landry. You got Nick Chubb versus Mike Singletary. That is going to be a hell of a game. And I want the Bills and Browns to go in the AFC Championship. But I'm trying to be optimistic. But boy, the Ravens and Chiefs are good teams. Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Jesus, do I need to say more? Yeah, but I want the Bills and Browns in the AFC Championship, and I hope it happens. I really do. That's going to be one hell of a game to watch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I'm out, y'all.